Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a really good 2023 so far in terms of picking up additional cards on my 100 cards for $100,000. It's not even the middle of January yet, and I have picked up my second card of the year. Now, I'm not going to be able to keep up this pace throughout the entire year. Just so happened that I had a couple eBay gift cards that I got for Christmas and had a little bit of funds remaining in my PayPal. So all in, out of pocket, I think I only paid $10 for this card. So it worked out well for me. I was able to take advantage of this card that came up. Now, rather than just turning the camera around and showing it off, I want to see if you can guess which card I picked up. I have 4 cards on my list from 1962. One of them is the Hank Aaron. Another is the Lou Brock rookie card. Another is the Mickey Mantle. And the fourth one is the Carl Yastrzemski. So I picked up one of those 4 cards. So it's a 1962 Topps card. To give you maybe a little bit more of a hint, I originally estimated that I wanted to go after a PSA 5 copy, and back in November of 2021, they were selling for around $250. I ended up, well, the current PSA, the average PSA price for a 5 is $236. So hasn't changed too much since November of 2021 for this particular card. However, I decided to go for a PSA 4 copy. Reason being is the PSA 4 was in my price range, what I had available to spend. Again, with those gift cards, it made purchasing this card so soon after picking up the 69 Topps Carl Yastrzemski affordable. So I was able to strike a deal on it and not wait to see if I can save up some money for a 5. So I got a really nice looking card, in my opinion, for my tastes, and I was able to save some money by dropping down a grade. Again, for me, for the most part, unless it's a Carl Yastrzemski card or something special, I'm looking more at the card than the grade. Now, this card was actually a buy it now. I don't think there was a best offer. However, as some cases you may know, if you follow a card for a buy it now, the seller may actually reach out to you with an offer. And that was this case. The card was originally $135, and I got an offer from the seller for $125. The current average price for a PSA 4 is $128, so it was right around the average comp for PSA 4. And since I liked the eye appeal of the card, I went for it, and really glad I did. Again, it's a PSA 4, has some issues to it, but not ones that are important to me. So, knowing those prices, knowing that it's one of those 4 cards, do you have an idea of which one I picked up? Well, let's turn the camera around and see if you're right. All right, the 1962 Topps in question that I acquired is the Hank Aaron. Have always loved this image of Hank Aaron, just, you know, looking off to the side there with the stadium in the background. As opposed to some of his other cards, the focus of his image doesn't seem to be as good, whether it was the photography, the printing process, whatever. Just love the sharp detail of this photograph of Hank Aaron. And what drew me to this, obviously the 62's major condition sensitive set because of that wood border. Now, as you can see, again, with a PSA 4, there's going to be some issues here. You can see the top right corner there showing some whiteness. Top left top left as well, and the bottom right, and a little bit of maybe some surface issue around the H for Hank. But I don't focus when I look at this card. I see his face, I see the Braves uniform, and there are no creases to this card. Really nice example. And the centering, again, if you've been collecting 62s, looking at some 62s, the centering on these, especially left to right, always seem to be really hard. Now again, this isn't perfect, but it is a really good example, one that I am very happy with. And if you look at the back, let's see if I can get this right here. The back is nice and clean as well, well centered. So really happy with the back. Again, I'm not too concerned with the back if there are some issues with it. Usually it's not a deal breaker for me. It's the front. So it's the 1962 Topps Hank Aaron is card number 32 on my list of 100 cards for $100,000. Now, I have a small collection of Hank Aaron's. I don't have some of the big boys. This is actually my fourth oldest Hank Aaron card. And in looking at the ones that I have, I was trying to decide whether this is my favorite one to date, just in terms of the design and picture. And the only one that I have, again, not of all his cards, but of ones that I have, the only one that may be close is the 58 that I picked up at now last year's National. And I don't know. I'm a little torn. I love the green background of this card. The image of Hank Aaron is nice as well. But I'm sort of leaning as maybe this 62 Aaron so far is my favorite in terms of the overall design look of the card. Would love to know between these two. Again, you may have a favorite Hank Aaron card and maybe his rookie card or whatever, but of the ones that I have, so I have the 55 Bowman, 55 Topps. That was potentially in the running. Let's see, I have 55. I have the 58, the 62, the 65, the 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74, and 75, and 76. So again, his later run I have complete here. But I think of all of the Hank Aaron cards I have, I think the 62 Aaron now is my favorite so far. Just because of the overall look, but I would love to know your opinion as to, between these two cards here, which one is your favorite? I would not be offended if you go with the 58 Aaron. Again, I love the 58 as well. So, yep, there we go. Card number 32. Really happy to be able to pick that up and technically only have to pay $10 out of pocket for that card. Now, as sort of like a little recap, I tell you where I am in my progress of the 100 cards, what I originally thought I'd have to spend, and what I've spent so far. So for these 32 cards now, I thought I would originally have to spend $5,275. Now, again, not sticking strictly with the particular grade that I had originally thought I would buy a card at. This case, as an example, thinking I would go for a 5, ended up picking up a 4. But so far, I've only spent $4,465. So I am $810 into those cards, less than I thought I would have to be, again, to essentially add them to my collection. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Again, all in for that 62 Aaron. Shipping, tax, whatever, was $140 with my gift cards and a little bit of PayPal money. Out of pocket, it was just under $10. So can't complain about that at all. And for some of you who are just seeing these series of videos for the first time and are wondering what cards make up my 100 cards for $100,000 list, I will put a link to the original video where I came up with this idea, which then later spawned into actually trying to obtain all those 100 cards. So with that, that's all I have for you. Until next time, thanks for watching.